I have a great story for you in this video, and it will probably explain to you why you've had trouble recognizing your gifts or owning them or believing that you even have any. But you do. Every single person who's born has a gift, something within them that they came to bring to the world. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Every single person. I've never met anyone who doesn't possess that. Now, you may not believe it, or you haven't valued it, or you haven't discovered what that is, or you've judged yourself in a way that you couldn't feel. Whatever it is, it all shows up in different ways. But this story may help you understand this a little bit better. As you know, I'm an intuitive empowerment life purpose coach. And I came to that because I discovered after a while that everybody has a purpose. See, because it took me so long to find mine. And so that's why I love guiding everybody else there. But what happens is we have these elements, these aspects of ourselves that we're not willing to own or trust or believe and all of that. But we came into the world with them. A lot of people say to me when I talk about their life purpose, they say, I don't know what it is, I don't have it. And I go, you're living it. Everybody has it. You're living it. Your life is showing you your purpose. Now, you may be doing something else with it, not understanding it and judging it in a way that you can't find that purpose, because whatever you're going through, it's something that you could offer to the world that would cause the world to be better and you to evolve and become prosperous, actually, when you start owning all of it. So, months ago, I was doing some readings, just some free stuff, consultations. I was practicing, actually. And I was working with a podcaster. We just had a whole bunch of people come in, and I just told them to, let's talk about whatever's going on for you or your career, whatever it might have been. So Denise Cambiotti came in, and she has this company called Muscle Tuners International. I'll leave the links in this video because it's in the description of the video, so you can find that. But you must go there because she's great and their company is great. And I'm going to tell you why I'm talking about it, because we're all going through a lot of stress, and that can get trapped in our bodies, and we don't even know it. It's stress, and I've been through that a whole lot. So I'm a witness to it. So as we're sitting there and we're speaking, I told Denise about what I felt in her business, and I've seen her do that, and it's made a huge difference over these months. I've seen her really take this on and start offering her understanding of mind-body connection and giving it to people, and she's getting these great results, and I'm seeing that happen. But then as we're sitting there, I said, well, I have a problem with my shoulder. And she says, oh, well, it's because you walk lopsided. And I'm thinking, why would you say that? I'm sitting down on Zoom. How could you know this? And that's when I knew she was intuitive. See, because she could tell things from just seeing me, what was off. That's a skill. That's a gift. And she gave me some things right there, and I go, wow, this made a big difference. And then she even had things on her website that I can just go and look at myself and do. That made a difference. And the reason I knew this and why I wanted her to know this is because I studied Dr. John Sarno many years ago. If you don't know about him, he's the guy who's made a huge difference in this field of mind-body medicine. And he wrote the book Healing Back Pain. He died a few years ago, but he's changed everything. I used to be on my back all the time. My back was out forever. And I thought, oh, I have to live like this because my father had that problem. And you know, we inherit everything, and we're doomed to that. No, I'm an intuitive life purpose coach, and I know that everybody comes to do more than what their family could have done, their parents, or their ancestors. That's why we're here. That's how we cause the world to evolve. So I said, I can't be stuck with this. And I had to figure it out. I went to chiropractors, massages. I did everything for years and years and years. So when I read the book, I had a whole new education. I realized, oh, I had been programmed this way. Just like you've been programmed into thinking things about yourself. That's what happened. We get programmed in individual ways. Society programs us in certain ways as well. We just hear things. We watch TV. We get programmed. And so this education started to change things. And it was shocking how fast it did it. You know, I couldn't get up one day, and then I'm reading the book, and all of a sudden I thought, oh, wait a minute, something's changed. I'm serious. That's exactly what happened. But I wasn't done with it. See, it came back many years. It came back, I'd go for 5 years. Nothing happened. Then, oh, here it is again. I knew that it was my body reacting to what my mind was doing. I was holding back. I was resisting. I was not moving into that purpose. I was not moving into my soul's purpose like you might not have been doing. You will find many times that physical ailments, dis-ease, is just our resistance to being who we're supposed to be. That's all. A lot of times. Not always, but a lot. And so, because I know this because I've healed so many things in my life, and just with the power of thinking about it differently and doing this cognitive behavior change, which I we'll talk about a little bit, because that's what we do. We need to change our behavior to get a different result in our lives, to have that experience. We are that powerful. So even with the information that I learned from Dr. Sarno, I would have these times where I still couldn't get up. And then I made a game out of it because I knew it wasn't real. I knew the pain wasn't real. I knew didn't have any structural damage or anything like that. So when I would go out and I would be with friends, we'd be at a restaurant, and I couldn't get up. And so I would yell at myself right in the restaurant, "Get up!" And it worked. Because see, then I broke the spell of whatever was holding on. And sometimes that's what we do. That's what your NLP is doing. That's what tapping does. It's breaking the spell, breaking your programming, and allowing you to see yourself in a whole new way. That's what goes on. So after I went through that whole thing with finally being able to get up, I'm still having this shoulder thing now. And that happened just out of the blue. That's always how it comes up too. Just think like, oh, it just kind of happened. I just moved in a way and it was out. I knew that wasn't the case. I knew that it was something that I was doing, that I was holding back, and I wasn't willing to go there. I was afraid, unsure, insecure, whatever it was. I see it all the time in my clients. And so when I went to Denise, I don't even know if she understood what she was doing, but I could see that she had this connection to all these different things that she was using with me. I'll call them movements again. But they caused me to make a connection to my brain, my body, all of that, and things started to let go. It was truly amazing. So then she decided that just last Saturday it was, I saw something online where she was going to do an experiment, where she wanted to try a new technique that she had developed. And so I volunteered because I knew that if she was doing something, it was probably going to give me a result. And we did that, and several other people there, and everybody got results. But then I had to leave early because I had a client waiting. And then later that night, I thought, I'm moving around. I go, wait a minute. My shoulder is better. How'd that happen? What happened? What did she do? And so I went to send her, I'm telling you this because I want you to understand how your brain works. So I went on to send her a message, but I wasn't really sure yet. You know how you doubt yourself and you need proof of something before you can move or say anything? That's why you don't tell anybody what you're up to in your life because you don't want to destroy it. That's what I was doing. This may not be real. Let me wait till tomorrow or whatever it was. And so anyway, she said to me, well, yeah, we finished some other things there, and I didn't get to do that with you. Maybe I can see you. So we set up an appointment. I saw her the next day. And again, she gave me some more stuff, these movements, but it all made sense. And now it's just in a whole different way. Now, I also know that it takes time. I have to keep doing this because my resistance has been so long and I've had it so much in my life. So it takes time to uncover this and move through it. But we do have that ability. I know we have that ability because I've done it so many times. But you might have different issues where that is going on. So the reason that you have not been able to really own or notice your gifts is because they are innate, meaning you were born with them. You didn't just accidentally end up doing what you were doing. If you followed your intuition, if you listened, you said, oh, this feels like the place I want to go, and there you go. That's what Denise did. You see, and then when she got there, she thought, wait a minute, this feels like what I'm supposed to do. She didn't even put it in interpretation that she was getting this intuitive information, which is why she was able to help so many people. That's what you've done. You have these things that are innate to you. They're just in you, and so you don't put value on them. But now, after hearing this video, you're going to start thinking about it. And you're going to start taking a step to move into that direction what you want to do. And it's coming up now really big for a lot of people because of what the world is going through. I have so many people coming to me now and saying, listen, I'm bringing up something I put away 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Older people saying, I don't know what it is, but I want to move and do something different now. Yeah, you're supposed to. That's called evolving, and we're all doing it, and the world is doing it. It looks a little crazy, but we're still doing it. And so I want to say this because the thing that I did not trust is my gift, is my intuitive side. I didn't even talk about it. I was doing it. See, because that's what you've done in certain areas of your life. You have something that you know you're good at, but you're not really trusting it. And if you don't do that, you're not going to step into it to develop it. Because once you step into it, it grows. Anything that you practice and give your attention to, it's going to grow and develop. And that will be your gift once you're willing to look at it and see it. Now, I know that it doesn't happen right away because I didn't do it right away. And that's why I love working with my clients, because I give them plenty of time to figure this out, but we always get there. They always figure out what that is, and we move forward. So, anyway, I know you will get a lot out of this video. So, and also I'm going to invite you, I'm doing one more talk with my Conversations with Wilhelm. If you haven't been to that, it's really wonderful. It's where I channel my Wilhelm, that's my spirit guide, and we have received so much information, and so many people there have said that these talks have helped them get through the week. It gives them this energy to get through the week, and so I'd love for you to show up. I'll leave the link for that as well. And there's a life purpose coach consultation if you would like to do that. If you take that, you must fill out answer the questions, because I can't work with everyone, and your questions have to match what I can work with, what we're supposed to do. So that will be there as well. But anyway, honor your gift because it's there. And I'm going to keep saying it because I want you to know that you do have it. All right, I'll see you guys soon.